Solving problems of the food deficit observed on the African continent is the new objective that African countries, members of the African Union, have set for themselves, a deficit aggravated, according to the observers, by the war in Ukraine. Although African countries are not all in a single space, they all are very dependent on import of foodstuffs from the two countries at war. And the deterioration of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict could, in the opinion of some experts, make the situation unbearable for several countries on the continent.
Citizens no longer have access to food, leading to malnutrition. We have difficulties like that of drought. We must produce seeds that are resistant to drought, and for this purpose, research, innovation, and new technologies must be considered as one of our priorities.
According to a recent study made by the Policy Center for the New South, a think tank based in Morocco, 16 African countries regrouping nearly 40% of the continent's population depend up to nearly 56% on Russian and Ukrainian wheat. The highest dependency ratios were recorded in Eritrea at 100%, Somalia 90%, Seychelles at 90%, DRC at 85%, and Egypt at 80%.
We are in a position to draw everyone's attention to the effects of climate change on our populations. To this effect, we have addressed the situation so that funds can be made available to us to enable us to save lives.
Beside the Russo-Ukrainian conflict, the other factors causing the food deficit in Africa are climate change and the conflicts observed in certain regions of the continent which prevent farmers from working normally.
We have initiatives such as the Agricultural Adaptation Initiative and the African Agricultural Adaptation, but which cannot be implemented due to the lack of funding.
Let's recall that Russia and Ukraine both play a central role in supplying the world with cereals and basic oil, together supplying more than a third of wheat and barley, 52% of maize, and more than 50% oil and sunflower seeds.